Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Fred, and this is TpT Tuesday. On this channel, I am mostly sharing my TpT journey with you, as well as my other side hustles, financial goals that I have, and other teacher-related things. So if that's something that interests you, please stick around, and I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button or the like button because it just helps my channel out a lot. Last week, I didn't even realize this until I went to upload my video, but I had hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, which is so exciting. I'm just looking at my channel right now to see what it is today. 111 subscribers. So that's even better because I love those triple digit numbers. So that 111, that feels very lucky to me. So thank you so much to everyone who has been watching my TpT journey and encouraging me. You guys have given me such wonderful ideas and have just made me feel so good and so not alone. And also, I've been really having a lot of fun following your journeys too. So for those of you who are putting your stores in the comments below, I've been going to follow your stores, and it is so motivating when I open up my TpT app and just see over and over again, like created a product, posted a new product, posted a new product. It's just been really cool, and it feels really encouraging to me to keep doing what I'm doing as well. So thank you so much for your support. I'm going to share my screen and get started with you on what I've earned. We're in the second quarter of 2024, and this is my second quarter on Teachers Pay Teachers. So we've had a great start. So far, April is going so much better than March, which is very encouraging. March was tough. I came to terms with it and respected it, but April is going pretty well so far. So here we go. As of today, I have 22 followers, and 5 ratings, which is really exciting. My store ranking has stayed the same. Oh, my March ranking is out. Just kidding. So 85th percentile. I'm not surprised to see a dip in that, especially considering how poorly I did in March. But it's still good, and I'm still really, really excited about it. And this is what I made. So far in April, I have made $35.28. So that is very exciting, much better than I was in March at this time. In March at this time, I hadn't made a dollar yet. So feel very, very, very good about that. I've sold, a little products here and there, and then I have been selling mini bundles and mega bundles. So that's all very wonderful, and it makes me feel really good. This is where my earnings are. I've hit some milestones. So my total sales have exceeded $500, which is very, very exciting. And my earnings have exceeded $400. So that's just really crazy to me that I've made $400 just selling teaching resources that I already was making for my own students. So, obviously there's a lot more work that goes into it besides that. Thinking about the client, the customer, making printable versions of things, making it a lot prettier than I probably would have if I was just doing it for my kids, to be honest, because I want it to be marketable. And then, of course, thumbnails, previews, that is all very time consuming. But I have to say that it's great. And every single product I've made, I have personally used. So that's exciting too. So I feel really, really good about that. Yeah, it's been a good year so far. Let's change this to a year, shall we? So this year, it's been going really well. You can see my best sale day was still in January. So I'm hoping to beat that and have a big day like that. But we've seen consistent sales throughout the year. And as I said, my earnings, $427.10. Let's go back to my custom range and let's take a look at our traffic. So, oh my gosh, it's only when I try to do this on camera that it is very difficult. So, um, this is the traffic that I've had. So a lot of YouTube people have gone to look, but I really appreciate that because I do think it helps to YouTube to think that there are eyes on the store. And then link in bio, that's like in my Instagram and my Facebook and my TikTok. So that's all really, really, really cool too. Um, I've been using the skills that I've learned in TPT to do other things. So, I've made posters for a show that I'm doing, which is really kind of fun. And then I hope I'm not the only one who does this, teachers. Please let me know that I'm not alone. Once you become a TPT seller, you get this disease. Well, have gotten this disease called like make it cute-itis, and I have to make everything cute. And even things that don't need to be cute, I've been making them cute. So in my state, we have to do this thing called Domain 4, which is part of our teacher evaluation. And our Domain 4 has like all of these different aspects. We have to upload artifacts showing how we demonstrate our professionalism. It's very tedious. Everybody hates it. I hate doing it every year. This year, instead of just like creating a file and uploading documents and posting it, I had to make it cute because I'm on TPT. And I was like, well, I can put a cute border around this and I can put it in cute fonts. So now all of a sudden, here we are. And instead of just writing this out in a normal Word document, I had to write it out cute. And then instead of just uploading like a folder with all of the documents in it, I had to make it cute. So very annoying, like toxic trait that I have. But hopefully you might understand this too, is that it gives you a little bit of joy in doing those mundane tasks when you can be a little bit creative with it. Here's some other things I've been using my TPT skills for. As many of you know, I took over teaching English for in the end of the third quarter. So I had to make sure that I put my class procedures up, and what was just a little bit different about me than the previous um, procedures from the previous teacher, which I don't really know what her procedures were. So this is our procedures, and I sent this out to parents and students, and I had to make it cute. Um, even just things when I'm uploading like an example of an email to a student, or this is my parent communication log. I had to put it in a cute way. I've been using my TPT skills to make newsletters to go out to parents so that they can know what's going on and what we're learning and what their student needs to be expecting as they're learning. And then I've posted some of the products that I've made, which is kind of fun too, because then I can take pictures and post those. Um, these are like presentations that I gave. It's just all of the things that I did this year to show that I was like a professional teacher, but you can just see like my TPT-ness spreading into the rest of my life. Even this is I needed to do an assessment with data, so I chose to do that in Google Forms because it's a great way to just get data happening right away. But I couldn't just make a Google form, like I had to upload pictures and make it adorable. So I don't know if I am the only person who suffers from this disease, but if you do, please help me to not feel so alone down in the comments. And yeah, and then I realized today with counting YouTube videos that we're on week 14, which is so crazy. So I can't believe this is my 14th TPT Tuesday video. So I just really appreciate it, and I appreciate all of you more than I can possibly say. Um, so here are some other fun updates in my life. I'm almost done with Lessons in Chemistry. It's a fantastic book. If you've been on the fence about reading it, definitely do that. And I'm really excited to watch the show when I'm done. My musical theater production is next weekend, so we are getting to crunch time. And so I've been having a good time with that, and also just trying to stay sane and not like get into like that crazy like stress mode. But just to enjoy the process with the kids. So that's been really fun. Choir festival is going really well. So I've got over 60 adults signed up, so that's really cool too. And it makes me feel really excited for it. And then I'm gonna have some high school kids come to that as well. So can't wait for that. And let's see. Oh, I'm not reading as much for leisure because I've been reading as like reading for English now since I'm teaching English. And so reading The Great Gatsby with my kids and annotating it, and that has been going so well. The students are really, really connecting with this book and are enjoying the lesson plans that I have put together. And I think they were a little bit scared at first because it seemed like more work than they had been doing before. But to me, it just made sense to break everything down into small chunks and really give them a little bits at a time. So instead of just having them read the book, I'm only uploading, I teach at virtual school. I'm only uploading one chapter at a time and having them read and annotate each chapter, and then they have a project to do with it, and then they get access to the next chapter. So they can find the book. I have it linked on their page to read the whole thing if they're good readers and they want to read ahead, but I'm trying to make it feel more manageable for them to read a classic novel, simply because many of them don't read it all outside of school, and many of them don't read inside school. You know how it is. Kids don't always read the book. So I'm trying to think about ways that it would have helped me to be a better reader in high school and go from there. So that's going really well. And then I'm also rereading Pride and Prejudice because I may be teaching that next year. I've just been in a Pride and Prejudice mood. I even coerced my next door neighbor over here under false pretenses. She's also an English teacher. And I was like, oh, come on over for a drink. And then I was like, we're going to watch this miniseries because she hadn't seen the BBC miniseries with Colin Firth for Pride and Prejudice. And I was like, we're rectifying that. So I made her watch an episode with me last night. And she's like a Keira Knightley Pride and Prejudice person, which like we all are, like Team Keira, love her. But if you're a book fan, you got to do the miniseries. That's the only way to live. It's just too good not to watch. So she was skeptical at first, but I can tell I'm winning her over. And and then I appreciate you guys too from last week because I shared with you that one of the biggest reasons why I work so much is because I want to be able to buy a house. And that might be happening sooner than I thought. Um, so, when you really take that time to put in work and put in work in lots of little mini areas, it increases your income far more. I try not to think of myself as someone who makes outside of my teaching salary, but I do work quite a bit outside of my teaching salary. And because of that, I am actually making more money than I thought that I was, and I am really in squirrel it away mode. So living in Denver this past year, it's been really easy to eat out and to go do things and to buy tickets to musicals and shows and concerts and comedians and do all of these really fun activities. And I'm really, really happy to be here. And I love Denver so much, but it's also very expensive. So I am now in full on like penny pinching mode because if everything works out the way that I want to, I might be able to get myself into my own home that I own in the next year, maybe even sooner. I might even be in position to get there around the time school starts next year. So more on that as it comes up. I actually have a meeting with a realtor this afternoon to sort of discuss what my options are. So very exciting things. For those of you who are romanticy people, I am evangelizing to everyone I know to read the ACOTAR series. So that's been fun too, is making all of my friends read A Court of Thorns and Roses series and watching them lose their minds. If you know, you know. And yeah, that's my reading journey, my music journey, all of that, having a really good time with all of my different jobs. That's the nice thing is even though I work hard and I work a lot, I also am very, very, very bit fortunate and excited to say that I work jobs that I really like. I love teaching. I love teaching music, theater, English. I love to read. I love um, doing musicals. I love choir. And I really love making products on TpT. So all of the irons that I have in the fire are really fun, colorful, exciting irons. So if you can keep it that way, more power to you if you are doing something that you don't enjoy. Like I don't see myself ever driving for Uber or DoorDash. I don't really like to drive, but finding something that you can actually enjoy doing, makes the long days of working extra jobs past your contract time feel worth it, especially when you're starting to see some of these goals that you have coming into fruition. So stay the course, work hard, um, and let me know what you're up to in the comments below. I wanna know if you have decided to start that store, those of you who are on the fence about it, or if you decided to start a YouTube channel, if you're on the fence about it, let me know in the comments below what you're up to. And thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel from the bottom of my heart. I must tell you that it just makes my day to think that you're invested in something that I care so much about. So thank you so much and have the best day ever. See you next Tuesday.